Discover yourself.
Yes.
Biology-wise, women are able to progress faster into addiction than the men.
Don't crucify the woman for wanting financial security.
Remember, every woman is worthy by design.
Now streaming, now analyzing, now assessing, now discussing, now sharing your thoughts on everything and every issue that affects you. ACNN's Now Streaming discusses the issues trending and the matters that matter to us all. Join us every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. on ACNN as we go in-depth into every issue that impacts our lives, our communities, and our country.
Hello and welcome to News Updates on ACNN TV. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and his vice, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, were in the Bishop's Court of the Anglican Diocese of Jos for a courtesy call to the Archbishop. This visit to Plateau State kick-started his presidential campaign in the state. The Archbishop thanked them for the visit and charged the politicians to be honest and truthful in their campaign and service to humanity. He reminded them of what Nigeria used to be prior to the last 20 years, which encompassed both past and present administrations, and urged them to reawaken their conscience to the truth and reality of the nation. While the meeting was anchored by Senator Dino Malaye, who introduced some of the members of the PDP Presidential Council that included the former Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Yakubu Dogara, serving governors of some of the PDP states, as well as members of the National Assembly, amongst others. The supervising bishop of the Diocese of Lagos, the Right Reverend Dr. James Olushola Odedeji, was at the Church of the Nativity, Parkview Estate, Ikoyi, Lagos, to dedicate the new church vicarage, which was built in less than a year, and the foundation was laid by the late Archbishop of the Ecclesiastical Province of Lagos, Diocesan and Missioner, the Most Reverend Humphrey Bamshebi Olumakaye. The new vicarage consists of a duplex of 5 bedrooms, 1 unit of 3 bedrooms, 2 units of 2 bedrooms, 1 unit of 1 bedroom, and 6 other rooms with common facilities. The service also featured the turning of soil and laying of foundation of a multi-million naira multipurpose church building. In his remark, the Lord Bishop commended the vicar of the church, the Venerable Olalekan Pola, for his selfless dedication to work. The Archbishop of the Church of Uganda, Most Reverend Dr. Samuel Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, has threatened to cut ties with the Church of England over what he termed Canterbury's failure to follow biblical teachings. Dr. Kazimba Mugalu wants the Church of Uganda to have sufficient means of self-reliance to end its financial dependence of foreign aid. The Archbishop who was presiding at the official closure of the Church of Uganda Provincial Youth and Children Convention at McConnell High School, explained that they will not accept to exist outside the precepts elected by the Church. The convention, which is the first after COVID-19 lockdown, drew 350 youth leaders from 24 of the 37 dioceses in the Church of Uganda. The moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, the Reverend Joseph Mante, has called on the Presbyterian Church of Nigeria as well as entire African Christians to curtail dependence on the Western world. As he said, very soon the pendulum of global Christian leadership will swing to Africa. He spoke while he delivered his goodwill address at the installation ceremony of Dr. Ekpeyon Akpanika as the 9th prelate of the Presbyterian Church of Nigeria, held at the Duke Town National Headquarters of the church in Calabar. He emphasized the need for closer relations between the two Presbyterian churches in Nigeria and Ghana to enable greater evangelical impact. Akpanika is the first indigenous Efik man to be elected as PCM prelate, and he is to run the affairs of the church for another 6 years. The headquarters has been in Duketown, Calabar. It is the oldest parish in the country, being in existence for over 100 years. And that's all we can take for now. Please join us at 3 p.m. West African time for the news on the hour. I am Abosede Taiwo. Goodbye.
This is still the program for the youth and by the youth, reaching you from Advent Cable Network Nigeria.
An abusive relationship is not in the interest of the other partner.
And it is expedient that we teach our youth to respect your